That was great miming. DroneBot, how's it coming up here?
I am adding more lights before the next segment.
Great! We can't have a musical triangle battle if no one can see their instruments.
Human, you said that people are made out of sun scraps.
Gas and dust that was left over after the sun formed, yes.
It does not make sense to me that people and planets and the sun all came from one big space cloud.
Well, it does explain a lot of curious things. For example, we've long known that all the planets in our solar system orbit around the sun going the same direction. Have you ever wondered about that?
I did not know that was true.
And the planets are also almost on a flat plane instead of orbiting from all sorts of directions for the same reason. Imagine that there's a big cloud of gas and dust spinning and drifting through space. Eventually, gravity starts pulling all the material in on itself. It gets densely packed in the center and becomes a star. In our case, we call that star the sun. But there's still all the rest of the original dust rotating around the star. It starts to flatten out like a giant spinning pizza, and some bits stick together. The gravity of these clumps pulls in more gas and dust until some are planet-sized. Other clumps stay smaller, asteroid-sized. So the small bits collect into bigger bits until you've got a lot of large objects with a huge amount of empty space between them. So it all makes sense. Everything came from that one original cloud of dust that flattened out. It's mostly all still in that flat plane and orbits the same direction as the motion of the original cloud.
That is incredible. I am pleased that we are made out of the sun's leftovers.
Yep, after you've finished a big project, there's nothing wrong with having a bunch of stuff left over.
Like how I had a bunch of stuff left over after hanging these lights.
1 minute to the triangle segment.
You sound very confident about all of this science you are saying.
That's because we learned it thanks to the process of how we do science.
Human, explain this process.
It's the process of making observations about something, asking questions, and ultimately taking the best guess about what you think is going on, what we call a hypothesis. This hypothesis has to be something that is testable and can be refined as you gather more data. And most importantly, you need to get other people to try reproducing your observations and testing your hypothesis. These can either help show that your guess makes sense or show that it was wrong. The more people who can reproduce your results, the more confidence you can have in what you found.
30 seconds, people.
It sounds like scientists enjoy proving each other wrong. I am often wrong. Does that make me a scientist?
Maybe. You don't need a certain college degree to be called a scientist. If you're doing experiments using scientific methods, even at home, then you're basically a scientist. So, keep an eye out for whether something is a proven fact,
The Earth is round.
an untested hypothesis,
I can lift an elephant.
or something that is simply not testable.
Periwinkle is the best color. That's a scientific fact.
You may not be as much of a scientist as I thought, DroneBot. Oh, so let's get to that triangle battle.